Guys, take it away.
Team Royal is going to try and hold their throne here. They're not in a great position in overall standings, but being relegated is not an ideal scenario. X6tence is looking to secure their spot here in week number 2. They are going to look to show that they deserve to be here. Sui J, looking at this initial setup, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think here they're going to play passive because Violet wants to scale. They want to wait until the 2-minute mark. Kilgroth wants to get level 2. Then they're going to make some rotations here. Again, look at the side of Dragon Lane. They put Ari in the side of Dragon Lane against a Zephyrs. So that's really interesting. Zephyrs will probably come out ahead once he reaches at level 4. So we'll see who's the certain dominance here. But Ari is now taking a bird, which is looking really good on the side of Royal. One thing I want to know too is Ganja is playing instead of Mr. Rain. Mr. Rain was their support on Wednesday here. So will this change things up for Royal? We'll have to see.
Yeah, Royal here kind of having a bit of a variable composition. We'll see how switching up some of those roles ends up going out for them here. But now looking at the side of X6tence, they are actually starting to maybe look posture up a bit more towards this top lane here. And we're seeing the rotation from Royal as well. The babysitting job on this Lindis is in full effect right now as Ganja is here leading the charge. Going to look to try and get initiation here onto Happy. He finds the stun, the follow-up, the knockback is there. The damage from Preda is going to look to line up and secure this. And Happy is going to fall, not having the happiest of times appear in the top lane. The heal is being baited as well. Chognar with the stun. Zero is trying to find the flank here. Going into it though. The stun to follow up. And there is the damage coming from the side of X6tence. The counter kill is real, but Zero might have stepped too far forward. As Cap is trying to secure that takedown. No, not able to find it there. Forcing out the Endure, though. Nice play from the side of X6tence.
Yeah, and that follow-up by the teamie there. Ganja just ran up there with the Pooty Poots, got the stun on the Omen. Even with Flicker, he was able to get out. They get the kill, and then Blue Triton comes in on the side of X6tence, and then basically was able to then trade the kill and kill Ganja, and that becomes kind of an even 1-1 there.
Yeah, nicely done there. I mean, I have to say, Royal had a convincing rotation. They were like, this is where we want to be right now. They found the kill. That was awesome. But X6tence, again, able to sort of go even in that situation there. I think a lesser team would have faltered right there, but they committed, diving under the tower, committing those early game resources, and I think this is huge because if they could have gotten even more there and started to snowball that, now with the dragon spawning, this is another point of contention. But as I said, both of these teams play aggressive, so we'll see how they play here over this dragon.
Yeah, and look at Royal's rotation here. They rotate to the dragon side quicker. And are they going to be able to steal this dragon? Because it's a nice collapse here coming from the side of X6tence.
Yeah, they're going in there. The dragon is going to go the way of the side of X6tence. They're lining up the damage, but Preda is there. But look at the takedowns coming in now. Ganja's in full retreat as the side of X6tence locking down those kills. Beautifully done, trying to follow up there even further. But no, they have already got the victory they want. But Kappa and crew, need to back him now. Simjo is in full retreat because we see an angry Chognar. He is looking down the barrel of that elephant, and that's no fun.
Yeah, and that was such a good counter initiation from the side of X6tence there. They're like, you want to take Dragon World? Well, we got you here. They take the dragon away and now are exerting some dominance, rotating through the jungle, saying now we are going to take whatever left in your jungle. And this 3-man rotation here from the side of X6tence and these overall team reaction counters are working out really well for them.
Yeah, I have to say so far, of course, 3 kills to 1. This is what X6tence wants to do coming out here. Again, this is the lower seed. They're going up against the more established Team Royal. They're sort of, newer in this situation, fighting for their lives in this case. So they need to come out with strong fashion because if they get behind early against a team like Royal, they are going to struggle. And it is Coco who is standing up right now, but very smartly backing his X6tence. Preda is not able to land that crucial damage. I mean, it spoke too soon, though. This is so close right now. If Simjo can get just a little bit closer, find positioning a little bit earlier here in these fights, it's going to be a struggle because look at the damage he's able to dish.
Yeah, and however, right now Zephyrs is pushing the bottom, but Ari makes it just better. Look at that. Look how fast she just goes across the map there, going all the way down to bot lane to then Zephyrs realizing that, oh, I can't take this out. I need to back off. And as a result, Royal was able to put some top lane pressure and also take the Bat Sentinel, which then puts them back into the game here since they did lose the Dragon to X6tence.
Yeah, this is very close so far to start this off. Only 9.8 to 9.2 now coming in for X6tence. A very slight lead, but we start to see Teamy putting some pressure up here into the jungle of the side of X6tence, but it is going to be scouted here by that Chognar. Ganja, really the playmaker here for the side of Royal. His stuns, they need to try and find those. They're going in though, but of course Chognar not the ideal target, and all the while Blue Triton is dealing that damage. Violet is going to be a hero to watch throughout the course of this game. When she scales into late game, she is a monster.
Yeah, and Violet's doing such a good job with her. Blue Triton is just playing perfectly with his positioning, with the poke from Tactical Fire. He's doing a really good job with playing Violet and poking out and taking objectives like the bird, which is going to be a key indicator to who's going to win these fights coming into the mid-game here.
Yeah, and we're seeing is sort of approaching this mid game now. Obviously, teams are going to have to look forward more towards the raw pushing here because we've yet to see a turret actually fall. So watch for teams to start making more concise rotations to actually start to push those down. But of course, those are going to be where we see those fights break out. And Royal now posturing as 4 in the mid lane here. They're going to look to start to rotate onto this Abyssal Dragon, which means X6tence is going to have to respond because watch how fast they take this down. The damage is there. We just see Lindis wailing away on this, but we have Chognar going in. They're able to snipe it out. Beautifully done. Chognar runs right on through. Beautifully executed here for the side of X6tence. Simjo is in full retreat. Now Blue Triton able to execute him there. That was the damage they needed, but Triton might have gone too far. Oh no, that is not where you wanted to be, friend. Miscommunication. I was like, we're going in, guys. And they're like, we're already gone?
Yeah, Blue Triton was like, hey, I got the dragon. I stole it again. And I'm falling through. I'm aggressive. I get the kill on the Preda. And then what happened? No one's behind me. The team backs off. So it must be a miscommunication or something. But if they keep up the aggression with Blue Triton, they could have done a lot of work there, taking over the jungle, exerting dominance, and X6tence lost that play.
Yeah, that was huge there as they now find Kappa in the woods. Oh no, that is not where they want to be. The heal, the res is going to be there from Teamy. That was clutch, but at what cost? That is going to be a quick 2 takedowns there for the side of X6tence. 7-2 right now. They are looking so solid. I thought, hey, Royal, because they were the pick on Violet, they were able to then get an aggressive, rotate into the jungle. That's great. They're able to find something. No. Hard no. Despite the great res from Teamy being a bro, as it were, X6tence just has way too much damage at this stage of the game.
Yeah, they do, and I like that they're building Sonic Boots on the Omen, Sonic Boots on the Chognar. That decreases the damage by 15%, and with the Teamy that wants to revive the teammates, you want to stay on top of them, stay in the fight, make sure you secure that kill if Teamy does use his ultimate being a bro to revive them, and I like the itemization so far on the side of Royal here in terms of boots.
Yeah, they definitely seem to know what they're doing here, but once again, Kappa has found himself in a bush of doom there. Normally that's where Lindis wants to be, but not in this case, but the damage in return, X6tence is executing the side of Royal right now, and Zero is forcing the full retreat. Hakai, this is not where he wants to be, but you've got a Chognar just all up in your business. Preda is trying to deal the damage in return, but again, it's such a stationary, straight line. Everything about his kit is all about pushing forward and stopping that, but X6tence is just doing such a good job of strafing, of keeping these fights mobile, and it's making it so hard for Preda to land that crucial damage.
Yeah, exactly. They're grouping up perfectly here, and you can see when they play aggressive with the Violet, they are going to get these kills, and that's exactly how you want to play Violet. This is why Violet is so strong. Her ability to poke, jump around, slow people, and her range it just allows the team to make plays off it, and she's doing so much damage against the side of Royal. They need to figure out a way to get onto his Violet. They have an Ori, they have a Teamy, they need to try to get to the back line and secure the kill on Violet to win these games.
It's so funny because we keep talking about Blue Triton and how much work he's doing, but also all the while Zero is just there, just dishing it out, keeping consistent as well in these fights. So that's really crucial for the side of X6tence. Again, having these multiple threats, and all the while, of course, too, Happy is going to be there. That Omen, so terrifying in those 1v1 situations. To be able to get the lockdown on a crucial target on the side of Royal, that is going to be it. Kappa has been the target, and I think that is the difference maker here. X6tence has been able to find the backline of Royal, but Royal has not been able to do so to their opponents.
Yeah, and I like the build on Violet. They went for a Soul Reaver instead of the Scorching Wind there, so less attack speed, but much more poke. I mean, a 90 attack damage on that Soul Reaver there and that jungle item. So Blue Triton is playing a much more aggressive, in-your-face poke composition versus attack speed based.
Oh no, Kappa's stepping forward though. Attack speed is going to be crucial. Well, not that crucial in that situation, as she is just absolutely obliterated here. 11 kills to 2. Nowhere is safe, says the side of X6tence. Shuki going up against Coco. We haven't talked a lot yet about this Kilgroth, but I mentioned him in draft, how much of a powerhouse he is. Look at that attack speed coming in right now, shredding the wave. Talk to us a little bit here about Kilgroth as the Darkslayer falls.
Yeah, Kilgroth is the ultimate split pusher. He can basically win in a lot of 1v1 duels because of his Fanatic, his passive, the attack speed, the lifesteal from his abilities, and his ultimate, making him immune to CC. He's such a good hero that can split push, but they haven't been really doing that with Kilgroth. Kilgroth hasn't been doing much in these fights, unfortunately, and with how the way that Blue Trident is playing Violet, he's landing so many of his abilities, his ultimate, everything. His skill shotting has just been on point this game.
Yeah, the skill shots have not really been missing here. Happy is baiting out the side of Royal, though, pushing them back, forcing out the heal, the shield, but the follow-up, the return is there, but no X6tence. Okay, able to trade out one there. Was he able to pop the ult? Yes, he was, so he's going to be back here, but they were able to pick off that Omen there. That was crucial in this null initiation. So a small victory here for Royal, but all the while, the split push is real because this is only a 4v5, now a 4v5 in the mid.
Yeah, and look at that poke from Violet there with Tactical Fire. Every time she's whittling away the tower's health and being able to take it. I mean, that is insane. That is the power of Violet right there. Look at the damage items on Violet. Rank Breaker, Class Sancti, so much of armor pierce and a damage now built on the side of Violet with those tier 3 items.
And the fact that she's just able to outrange those towers and get that consistent poking. We saw teams turtling. We saw it in the first series how hard it is to break the turtle. Well, when you can outrange towers and just knock them down a bit, doesn't matter if you turtle because she's just able to poke away here in these initiations. But you know who else pokes really well? Preda, Simjo, one of the best heroes to try and defend here, but even they are not having success with it. They just are finding such a hard time shutting down X6tence because they're everywhere at once.
Yeah, and that was such a worth Darkslayer. The fact that they were able to take one high ground tower is huge because that means a super minion will be spawning in that mid lane, which is going to give them some extra pushing power in that mid lane. So now, all they have to do now is to slow the waves down. Don't push it into Royal to continue to feed them. So you basically slow down their turtle and not let them kind of catch up in levels and gold. And then just keep taking jungle, denying jungle, starve them out completely, and then push for the win.
I also love the fact that they prioritized this mid-high ground turret here, because now when they force these rotations out, you look towards bottom, okay, forcing out split pushing with Omen and whatnot, they go to respond to this, then you have that hard rotation at top. They have an even further time to go back and try and get this, because this stage, all the poke matters. Watch how they are controlling these lanes right now, and watch exactly what I'm saying with the Zephyrs as well. They are split pushing so beautifully here, and look at the pressure Chognar were able to put in here. This is crazy. He's walking into their base with impunity.
Yeah, and that split pushing is awesome. Look at the ability there. They're able to poke the tower a little bit, and look at that positioning there. They are scaring off the side of Royal, waiting for the right moment to make a play, and there's that super minion coming down right in the middle.
That is huge. Look, able to just poke away. The health bar of Kappa got shredded there. Blue Triton is hitting like a freight train right now as they're pushing in onto this high ground tower. X6tence is looking so calm, so cool, collected, and confident as they push in here onto the high ground. Akai and grab the backup. Skanja is the one who's being trapped out there. Omen's doing its work right now as Akai is being split up from the rest of the team here. Teamy is not even going to be a factor in this fight as Chognar and crew are going in. We do see the Kilgroth doing work, but is going to go down there and fall, trading out though for that Chognar here. That was actually so close. Kilgroth almost just sold the entire team.
Yeah, they needed to follow up. He went in there trying guns blazing, and the whole team was not behind him. And as a result, X6tence did not die, and they're able to secure the game. And that split pushing was so amazing from the side of Zephyrs.
And again, another decisive victory. And all the slack that we were giving Europe on as a region struggling to finish games, I think that's a trend that's starting to change. Welcome back to the desk, guys. All right, let's break this down.
Yeah, I love what X6tence did. Their rotations, they stacked 4 dragons. Blue Triton taking and stealing 2 of them. Royale had the right proactive plan, though. They were positioning and posturing around dragon, winning that side of the map initially, but then X6tence just came in there and then basically said, you want this dragon? Well, we're going to take it away from you.
Violet being such an X factor in that game. Blue Triton, a monster on that hero, and it's going to be reflected in the stats here as well. 5, 1, and 3. Look at the build coming out there as well. Pretty much finding every kill ever they could want, but it's actually Chognar getting that MVP KDA.
Yeah, I mean, look at the number of participants. 11 participation, and then 84% participation in terms of all the kills that happened. And they did a good job. The split pushing, Joki and the Omen did such a good job. You see now, that's how you do it. You force the team to split their focus to the top and bottom tower, and then 4 people went down the bottom tower, and then took the tower, and then Zephyrs then rotates from top, and then engages on the enemy team. I mean, just pure brilliance from the side. That is how you end and close the game early, late, and not let it drag out.
You think about these new teams. You think about the way that they're building up not only their confidence, but their play styles. Coming hot out the gates. Yes, it's a relegation match. You want to do everything you can to stay in as that 5-6 seed, but it's the execution that changes the game. And we've said it. We're doing our prep, and we're doing, if X6tence can kind of pull a couple strings together, they have a chance to be a top 4 team in Europe. They definitely showed that here in this game 1.
Again, I think it all comes down to what you said, that execution, the burden of execution. They need to be there time and time again, and consistency is such a huge factor in these games, and X6tence had consistency from start to finish there in that game. Look at how they controlled the Dragon. It sort of was like this faux, like, we are not really going to focus on it. We're going to sort of throw attention elsewhere, sort of baiting the attention away, but then they brought it back in convincing fashion, able to take that, able to shut down, stymie any of the rotations coming in from their opponents there in that early game. Teamy tried. He tried really hard, but just not able to find those crucial picks, find that initiation, and then he was so far forward, and all the while Lindis is just trying, but she's so starved as well. Just perfect. I'm not perfect, but pretty darn close there for X6tence.
Yeah, and the two things Valor needs to do is they know now how smart X6tence is. Like, if they try to rush the Dragon and assert dominance, they know that X6tence is going to counter. So they need to get a gank. They need to get someone low and then force the objective, because right now it's not working.